Hi, I wanted to do a video to Barry and to Jane, specifically answering a message in detail to Barry and a response to Missjaniehere Jane's video, A Pause and Food for Thought. First, I want to talk about Barry's email. One thing I want to tell all of you about Barry is I hardly know this man. Really don't know him at all. He's part of our community. There is something about him that draws people to his videos, well, at least me. And you can see something special in him. And I made a comment on one of his videos, or he made a comment on my video and then I replied back to him. That's what I think it was. And he emailed me back and said, "Thanks, Christy, for the reply. I kept most of my clothes that got too small for me from years ago. So now I'm starting to get back into them now. Saved me loads of money. Question: did you have trouble with not recognizing the person in the mirror? When I catch full-length mirror reflections, I think that person in the mirror is too thin to be me. Is that me? It can't be. Does this sound silly? Another thing, my kids don't seem to notice me getting smaller though. Did Spencer notice you getting smaller, Barry?" Okay, so I want to say that being a year out, I do not recognize myself in the mirror still. I know it's me. My head is telling it's me. But after you look at yourself for such a long time being so heavy, and the weight comes off so fast, it takes me literally, Barry, to put up an old photo of myself and a new photo. It's got to be a photo of me side by side to notice the changes. I've said this before. I was so comfortable in my skin. You get comfortable in your skin because you're that way every day. When you have a surgery like this, and this is where I want to input Janie, a comment that she made in her last video. When you get cut up and rearranged inside, this is for Janie, Barry, and anyone else that's interested. Not only are you getting cut up and rearranged inside, you get cut and rearranged on the outside, if that makes sense. That's my food for thought. What I mean by that is, it's just not changing. The doctor's just not changing what is on the inside, but your whole world changes on the outside. It's like your life gets cut, like a timeline gets cut, and things change. Things changed. I was so accepted at 400 pounds. And being in the low 200s, it's definitely noticeable. I've lost almost 200 pounds. Almost. And I still, being 12 months out, can't wrap my head around it. And today, I am wearing a big, huge, baggy shirt. Why? Because this sounds really bad, but those are my comfort at clothes. And I felt like Christy. I feel like Christy in my comfort fat clothes. I don't know what it is to be Christy in a 16, Christy in an 18, Christy in a 14. And I struggle every day. Every day. It's a never-ending battle to be Christy now. And I know this sounds really stupid. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe somebody out there understands. But I know what it was like to be that person. I don't know what it's like to be this person. And I don't know if I will ever get comfortable in this skin. That's all I ever knew how to be, was Christy, big and sick. And now I'm Christy, healthy, no health problems, no vitamin deficiencies, no bleeding, no nothing. And active with my kids. Active with my husband. Active in my life. And it's hard. People think that if you lose the weight, you're going to have such an easy life. And it's not, because your brain just does a 180. And this, I'll probably get all kinds of mail saying that I'm not making any sense, and I'm not. I try to make sense, but it's very different to be almost 200 pounds different than you were a year ago. And so, moving on to Barry's next question. Does it sound silly that you think the person in the mirror is too thin to be you? Is that you? It can't be you. No, I feel the exact same way. And maybe that's why I feel a kindredship to you. I wrote you an email telling you how I felt. And I feel that way with certain people, that they can, I just think all I can sum it up to be is it's God. It's God telling me that I'm like that person. I'm the same way. Another question you had was, your kids don't seem to see you getting smaller. Spencer didn't until about a month ago. He had made a comment, Mom, you're getting so skinny. And that's